Many people have to face and battle with one of the most common diseases, diabetes. Today, the worldwide population affected by diabetes is at around 463 million people. The general method used to tackle diabetes are taking medicines and injecting insulin. The most conventional method of injecting insulin is by using the insulin pen, to which a doctor will prescribe the explicit dosage to inject. The dosage varies in between each individual patient. Before the injection, diabetic patients will need to adjust the insulin pen to dispense the right amount of insulin, to which a gauge will show the amount of insulin the pen is set at. There are still, in the demographic of diabetic patients who needs to inject insulin, patients who are not using the insulin pen effectively and are still not receiving proper care, to whom that is senior patients and patients with visual impairment. The number of senior diabetic patients is at 115.75 million people. The majority of this group unintentionally forget to inject insulin. Research states that the percentage of patients who forget to inject insulin when needed is at 20 to 45%. The patient might only realize when they are already experiencing detrimental symptoms. Moreover, 150 million patients with visual impairment have difficulties seeing the gauge on the insulin pen, which could lead to them setting the pen at the incorrect unit dosage of insulin, consequently endangering the patient's blood sugar level, which induces unwanted risks. It is estimated that these two types of diabetic patients, senior and visually impaired, will have an increase in number by 50% in 2045. From all the aforementioned problems, that is why we created InsuRE Box, Insulin Regulator and Enunciator Box for Purblindness, that comes as our hero to solve these problems. InsuRE Box duty is to help ease and increase the confidence of diabetic purblind patients who might also be senile. Overall, InsuRE Box was invented to have three functions. The first function is calibrate, automatically adjusting the insulin pen. Purblind patients can now use the insulin pen with certainty that all the inaccuracies in setting the unit dosage has been eliminated. Purblind patients can now set the unit dosage they want to inject accurately, with our sound system telling them what the current dosage the pen is set at, combined with Braille alphabets on the box.
15, 14, 15. Okay.
The second function is caveat, notifies when patients miss their insulin injections. Patients can customize on their application to warn and notify them when and how many times per day to inject their insulin. When the set time is reached, the box will vibrate and sound a notification alarm and won't stop until the patient reciprocates by pressing the designated button. If that condition is not met within the next 15 minutes, the box will send a line notification to the patient's relatives or caretaker to prevent missed insulin injection. The third and last function of InsuRE Box is configure, set and display recorded data through the application, which has three track and record functions. 1. Hosting general information about the patient's health status and existing conditions. 2. Set and adjust exact unit dosage on the InsuRE Box. 3. Real-time data collection and statistics of patients' insulin injection for doctors to track and plan the next physical inspection. From all the criteria points of comparison, InsuRE Box is more versatile and complete than any other products shown. With these three functions developed with care and attention, fully packed and loaded in InsuRE box, making it compatible with any insulin pen on the market, and above these main functions, a small compartment for insulin cooling gel is also present to keep and prolong the insulin's longevity to be at its freshest state when used. Also another compartment for storing used needles to be further separated and properly disposed of. In a nutshell, InsuRE box will aid diabetic patients, especially the ones who are a senior citizen or are visually impaired. Medical personnel can also monitor their health closely while they have InsuRE box with them. The risks, the inaccuracies, and the mistakes will all be gone. Patients can now live their lives with much more assurance while they have InsuRE box with them. If you are looking to enhance your confidence in your diabetic treatment routine, let InsuRE box insure you.